Hi, I'm Tom and welcome to Alley Picked. I recently completed a welding fabrication class where I built this table out of steel square tubing. I then made this wood tabletop for it out of some scrap wood that I had around the garage, and then I put some epoxy on it. It looks great. But I soon realized that I really don't need another table around the house. What I do need is a welding table in the garage. Now, I don't have a lot of space here, so I'm going to show you how I turned this frame into a nice miniature welding table. Welcome to Alley Picked. Now, I know a lot of you out there are woodworkers and not welders. The reason that I'm interested in learning how to weld and work with metal is because it can open up a whole new world of possibilities. Combining steel and wood, or just understanding how to manipulate and weld steel and other metals, it can be a great asset for anybody who loves to build and fix things. Now, having an adequate welding surface is one of the basic needs if you're going to take welding seriously. So I'm going to first prep this steel base by applying a couple of coats of black paint, and then I'm going to buy a steel plate to put on the top. And then this piece that I made for the top originally, it's not going to go to waste. I'm going to use it for a shelf down here on the bottom. And lastly, I'll finish it off with some protective feet on the bottom. Let's get started. If you did want to make a similar project, here's the design drawing I used. You could even make a simple base out of wood and then put a steel plate on top, which is used for grounding the welder. I went to a metal supplier in my area to purchase the top. My base is 14 inches by 14 inches. I wanted the top to be 18 by 18. Here's the guy in the shop cutting my 1/4 inch thick steel top using this heavy duty machine. If you just grabbed a can of paint and began spraying it, that would be a big mistake. You need to clean the metal and provide a good bonding surface. I begin with some 220 grit sandpaper. This is going to scuff up the surface slightly. The surface will start to lose some of the dark scale. Next, clean the metal using some denatured alcohol or mineral spirits. This is a flap disc on a grinding wheel. On the top where the metal plate is going to sit, I need to clean the surface edges. This needs to be extremely clean when I weld them together. The top that I got from the metal company has sharp corners and edges, which are going to need to be filed down. An actual file would take forever. The black paint I have says primer and paint in one, but I still prefer to use straight primer first. As soon as it's dry, in about 30 minutes, I can apply the black paint. 2 or 3 thin coats, just enough spray or it will run and drip on you. Well, I think it came out great. I think if you saw this in a fancy dining room, you'd say, nice table. Right, Woodrow? Yeah, what he said. Yeah? All right, I'll tell them. Okay, Woodrow says, don't forget to subscribe and like this video because he's in it. Thanks for watching Alley Picked.